Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss the topic that is the Carnot heat engine. First, we discuss the definition. What is the Carnot heat engine? The Carnot heat engine is a thermodynamic cycle that give the maximum efficiency. Carnot heat engine is an ideal heat engine whose efficiency is maximum and no dissipative forces. Now discuss the Carnot cycle. Carnot cycle is a cyclic process which bring a system such as the gas in a cylinder back to its initial state at the end of every cycle is called Carnot cycle. 4 steps of Carnot heat engine are: first step is isothermal expansion, second one is adiabatic expansion, and third one is isothermal compression, and fourth one is adiabatic compression. These 4 steps that the Carnot heat engine work. The first step of the Carnot cycle is the isothermal expansion. In the isothermal expansion, we take care of the closed system that is consist of a piston and non-conducting walls of the cylinder. Let the level the temperature of the gas in the cylinder is, that is the pH. The cylinder base which is close in contact with the energy source. The source temperature is also labeled as P base H. In simple terms, the temperature of the gas and the temperature of the energy source is the same. Now we allow the gas inside the cylinder is expand. When gas inside the cylinder is expand, when the gas expands, it does work on the surrounding. Since the piston that is moved upward, when the piston is moved upward, as the gas is expanding, temperature is decreased. So here we write when the gas is expanding, the temperature of the gas decrease. When the temperature of the gas is decreased, then the heat is transferred from the energy source into the gas. This means that the temperature is stay constant. So here we write that heat is transferred into the gas, then temperature of gas stays constant. So here we write temperature remain constant at pH. Volume increase from V1 to V2. Volume is increased because the gas is expand. When the gas is expand, volume is increased from V1 to V2. When volume is increased, pressure is decreased from P1 to P2. When these processes are, and we draw the graph. In the graph, we show this process. Process is represented by curve AB. Now we discuss the adiabatic expansion. In adiabatic expansion, we remove in the base the energy source and replace the insulating stand. When we place the insulating stand, then the system becomes adiabatic. When the system is become adiabatic, it means that no heat transfer. Now we allow to the gas is expand. When the gas is expand, the piston is moved upward and the gas is to work on the piston. Due to this, the pressure is decreased. Pressure is decreased from P2 to P3 and temperature is dropped from pH to Pm. So here we write when the gas expand and the process is adiabatic, no heat enter only the system, then the temperature drop from pH to Pl and volume increase from V2 to V3. Volume is increased, pressure is decreased, pressure decrease from P2 to P3. And when we draw the graph, this process is represented by curve BC. Now we discuss the isothermal expansion. First we discuss the adiabatic expansion. Adiabatic expansion, we place the insulating stand, and now we remove the insulating stand, and now we place the energy sink. Energy sink, that is temperature is Pl, that is same as the temperature of the gas, that is the Tl. Now in this case, now the work is done on the system, so the piston is moved downward because the work is done on the system. When work is done on the system, due to this, gas is compressed. When the gas is compressed, then the temperature of the gas is increased from TL to, then the temperature of the gas is increased. 4. When the gas is compressed, the temperature of the gas increase. When the temperature of the gas increase, then the heat from the gas is sent into the energy sink, that is the QL. Heat is transferred into the energy sink. Then the temperature of the gas is decreased so that the temperature is remain constant. Due to this process is isothermal compression. In isothermal process, temperature is remain constant. For keep temperature is constant, energy is removed from the gas into the sink. So the temperature of gas stays constant. So here we write temperature remain constant at PL. Volume decrease from V3 to V2. When gas is compressed, pressure is increased, so pressure is increased from V3 to V2. Process is represented by curve CT. In the last four processes, adiabatic compression will remove the energy sink. Now we place the insulating stand. When we place the insulating stand, the system become adiabatic. The system is adiabatic, so no heat transfer. When no heat is transferred, so work is done on the system. So the piston is moved downward. When the piston is moved downward, then the temperature is increased from TL to TH because here the gas is compressed. When the gas is compressed, then temperature increase from TL to TH. Temperature increase, volume decrease from V2 to V1. Pressure increase from V2 to V1. Process is represented by curve BA. In this process, system come back to the initial state. Now we discuss the Carnot heat engine cycle diagram. Now we discuss the Carnot cycle diagram of the Carnot heat engine. In this process, this curve A, B represented the isothermal expansion. In isothermal expansion, the pressure is decreased from P1 to P2 and volume is decreased from V1 to V2. In this process, heat Q1 is absorbed. Heat Q1 is absorbed and temperature is P1. And the curve BC that shows the adiabatic expansion. In this case, pressure is decreased from P2 to P3 and volume is increased from V2 to V3. And this graph C, D, that is represent the isothermal compression. In this graph, that heat Q2 is rejected, heat Q2 is rejected and pressure is decreased from P3 to P4 and volume is increased from V3 to V4. And the last curve that is represented the BA, adiabatic compression. In this case, volume is compared to initial state of the volume V1 and pressure is compared to initial state, that is the P1. The net work done during this cycle is net work done in cycle process is equal to delta W, that is equal to Q1 minus Q2. Efficiency of Carnot cycle can be calculated by the formula efficiency, that is equal to output over input. Here is the output in the Carnot cycle is work done and input is the heat absorbed. So the efficiency can be calculated by the formula. So efficiency that is represented by eta, work done is delta W, heat absorbed is Q1. We know that delta W is equal to Q1 minus Q2 over Q1. So eta is equal to 1 minus Q2 over Q1. This is the formula that we can calculate efficiency of Carnot region. As we know that the heat of that is directly proportional to the temperature, so we can write Q2 over Q1 is equal to T2 over T1. So the formula of efficiency we can write eta 1 minus T2 over T1. This formula is also used for calculating the efficiency of the Carnot engine. This efficiency is 100%. If T2 is equal to 0, then efficiency is equal to 1 over 100%, from which the Calvin statement, it is the impossible for all heat engine is the efficiency is 100%.